A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Friday, June 16th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Federal authorities have charged a man and woman from Beacon with planning to murder the woman's ex-husband and father of their 2 children and carrying out the crime. 35-year-old Nicholas Orsini and 36-year-old Jamie Orsini, originally from Amsterdam, New York, are each charged with 1 count of carjacking resulting in death, which carries a maximum potential sentence of life in prison or death. It's alleged that they murdered Stephen Kraft at their Beacon home, which they did on April 20th, 2020. A crowd gathered at Mount St. Mary College in Newburgh on Thursday for the Desmond Center for Community Engagement and Wellness ribbon cutting. The Desmond Center began offering programming in March of last year, despite not having a physical location, but that has all changed now that the renovations to Guzman Hall, the center's permanent home, have been completed. Mayor Torrance Harvey, along with members of the city council, were on hand at the event. He said it means a lot for the city.
Being a Mount St. Mary College graduate, my wife, my twin brother, we're alum of this great institution. And for so many years, we wanted that connectivity between the college, which is wonderful and great, to the residents in the city. So the Desmond, Wellness Center for Community Engagement is exactly what this is all about.
Center Executive Director Genesis Ramos, who also represents portions of the city of Newburgh in the Orange County Legislature, said the purpose of the center is to provide health, wellness, educational, and professional services for underserved individuals and families in the area. Danskammer Energy, which wants to construct a new gas-powered electric generating plant on the site of the existing facility in the town of Newburgh, says it will not challenge the Department of Environmental Conservation's denial of air permits for the project. Danskammer has asked the permit proceeding to be paused for 1 year to request approval by the state administrative law judge overseeing the appeal. Eric Wood, Hudson Valley Regional Coordinator for New York Public Interest Research Group, says that does not mean the project is dead, as they believe the company will seek to modify its plans.
We're assuming that modification might include some kind of new technology like hydrogen, renewable natural gas, which but by definition is really just rolling out as disguising the fracked gas that they're burning altogether and just mixing some other stuff in it.
Sandra Kassam, chairwoman of RAP, Residents Against Pilgrim Pipelines, said Danskammer's decision, in her words, removes 2 threats: toxic fumes located harming town and city of Newburgh residents, and those emissions adding to the regional pollution and furthering climate change. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
A company that won the bid to remediate the asbestos in the old Sullivan County Airport terminal has backed out, delaying the process slightly. County Attorney Michael McGuire says the county lost a week in the work because of financial issues with the contractor.
I received an email from that contractor to say that he is not able to get a bond. He hopes he can deal with us in the future. Now we've got to go to the number 2 bidder, which is the resolution that you have. And of course, we've now lost a week.
The first bidder was going to charge $55,000 to remediate the terminal at the White Lake Airport, while the second bidder, which will now perform the work, will charge $69,000. Getting rid of the asbestos in the building is required before it can be raised and a new modern terminal be constructed. AmeriCorps State and National Director Sonali Najawan was in Poughkeepsie yesterday to present a $240,000 American Rescue Plan grant to expand AmeriCorps programs in the city of Poughkeepsie and Dutchess County in partnership with local institutions. AMPAC is being awarded the $240,000 AmeriCorps Plan grant to work with Poughkeepsie and Dutchess institutions to develop a local cradle-to-career AmeriCorps strategy, says Nijawan.
Whether it is in the education space, the environmental space, creating economic opportunity. AmeriCorps has so many ways that we can have impact, giving folks opportunity to serve in their community.
Lead for Poughkeepsie has partnered with AMPAC, a national nonprofit organization, to support local efforts to scale service year opportunities by utilizing AMPAC's portfolio of AmeriCorps programs in the field of education, climate, public health, housing, and others. Brigadier General Laurie Robinson will assume command as the 80th Commandant of Cadets at the U.S. Military Academy during a change of command ceremony next Tuesday in Crest Hall. She's a 1994 graduate of West Point. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.